Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and another monthly Star Wars news roundup together with Alex from Star Wars Explained, where we recap everything that has happened in the month of May. So let's start off with the gaming news. There's not a lot of gaming news to talk about in May, but if we start off with Jedi Fallen Order, they confirmed that the gameplay reveal will take place June 8th, 9:30 AM Pacific time at EA Play. So make sure to tune into that live stream if you want to get your first look at gameplay from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. As for Battlefront 2, they hosted a May 4th event where you could unlock this Princess Leia skin, and then later in the month they dropped the May update, which included a reworked Heroes vs Villains with no target system and more like team deathmatch, and they added a Kamino Capital Supremacy map, prestige levels for all classes and heroes up to 1000, blaster hero buffs, and lastly also a VO wheel so that you can trigger voice lines while you are running around. Lastly, they also confirmed that unfortunately Battlefront 2 will not be at EA Play, but the biggest community transmission so far will drop on June 7th and the actual update will drop on June 26th. For Galaxy of Heroes, they did 2 kit reworks in the month of May, which is for Newt Gunray and Count Dooku. Lastly, EA also added 12 classic Star Wars games to their Origin Access subscription service, including the OG Battlefront 2, Republic Commando, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and many more. But that's all for the gaming news. Now over to Alex for some canon and lore news.
Thanks, Elliot. Like it's previously done for The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, Vanity Fair released a number of beautiful shots from the Rise of Skywalker, giving us more details about some of the new characters and locations we'll see in the film. I won't go through all that here, but if you're interested, I've done a video breaking it all down. The Journey to the Rise of Skywalker line of books and comics was announced as well, all of which will tie into Episode 9. Resistance Reborn, Force Collector, Star Wars Allegiance, Spark of the Resistance, and more will be releasing in the months of October and November to build our hype for the final chapter of the Skywalker saga, and of course reference books like The Art of the Rise of Skywalker and the Visual Dictionary will come out with the movie to help us continue nerding out. In new movie news, we learned that the next 3 planned Star Wars movies after Episode 9 will be released in 2022, 2024, and 2026, all in the month of December. That's not to say more can't be added to the schedule during the off years, but for now, that's what we know. Bob Iger stated that the 2022 film will be part of the Benioff and Weiss series. 3 years feels like a really long time to wait for a new movie, and it is, but in the meantime, of course, we will have The Mandalorian and Cassian Andor show to hold us over on Disney+, and Iger also confirmed that a 3rd live-action series is currently in development, so we'll just be getting our Star Wars fix in a new format. In some less official but still very fun news, for the first anniversary of Solo: A Star Wars Story, our friends at the Resistance broadcast began a campaign to make Solo 2 happen and continue some of those storylines that were introduced in Solo: A Star Wars Story. It was picked up and commented on by a number of the Solo cast and crew, including Ron Howard, Jonas Suetamo, John Kasdan, and many more, and it was just a really fun day seeing people share their enthusiasm for the film, its characters, and the people who made it. And finally, in some sad news, Peter Mayhew passed away last month. Of course, a lot of us were heartbroken, but again, it was amazing to see the outpouring of love from fans, directors, and fellow castmates. Peter traveled to so many conventions all over the world, and from my own experience, took extra time to say hello to everyone he could and just make their day. He will be missed. But that's it from me, so now back to Elliot.
Thank you, Alex. That brings this video to an end. If you aren't already subscribed to Alex, make sure to head over there for all things Star Wars. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.
Yes.